So anyway, Jesus Christ himself had a stepfather. I don't like. I don't know. I don't know.
We have a man here who failed in his first marriage. And again, this is a devout Christian man. And he married someone who has kids from two different men.
That would be Christian ethics.
Okay. And what are the ethics of remarrying women that were married before?
Well, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, say a woman was married to a man, then she was divorced, she was married to another man, then divorced, then she remarried again. What are the Christian ethics of that?
Yeah, so what the doctrine says is that there's good reasons for divorce, and this is outlined by Paul, and this is also outlined by Jesus Christ himself. And then Paul really gave the full outline. So things like addiction, abandonment, things like this are completely reasonable terms for divorce, or extensive physical abuse. Those would be fair terms for divorce under church doctrine and ecclesiastical authority.
Okay. And this is a situation that you have dealt with and your father has dealt with. I've watched the videos about you when you talked about how your father had multiple wives, and you're of the same, just like him, had multiple wives too, correct?
Well, yeah, that's true.
Okay. So you took vows and you broke them. Is that very Christian of you?
I didn't break any vows.
Oh, no?
You have two people who exist. For one thing, this is I would say this is outside the purview of the debate.
Well, I don't think so. We both agreed how a man lives his life.
Gary, I'm willing to engage. Gary, calm down. I'm willing to engage with it.
One last time. Yeah, we'll have to go to time rounds here.
Calm down. Are you saying that a divorce under grounds of abandonment or addiction or things like this, that those are not within the Christian purview of Christian ethics?
Well, I would say that, when people make those statements, sometimes they lie. Christians have a habit of lying, as you know, with our last debate.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So, just because they say something about, abandonment,
if you're claiming I'm lying, that's fine. I just would like the proof.
Well, I mean, you're taking care of another man's kids, aren't you?
And the proof that I've done anything wrong is?
Well, the proof is that you took an oath to a wife, and basically you broke that vow.
No, I
and
didn't.
Now you're with a different woman.
First of all, I was a secularist essentially. I had a courthouse wedding. That's one. And two, well, I won't even get into all the details. They're not even important. But
yes, they are.
The thing is like, Gary, it was completely appropriate to have such a divorce. One, and two, same thing with my wife. She was abandoned. Like, what do you want? By the way, it would be the most Christian, as far as Christian ethics. It's most Christian thing to do, to take care of the people who are around you. Like, why would it, for instance, like, if your brother died or something like this, wouldn't you take care of his kids?
That's a false narrative. No one died.
Wouldn't you take care of his kids?
No, what happened is another man left your wife, and now you're taking care of them. So is that what you're telling us?
What's immoral about that, Gary?
Is that what a good Christian is?
What's immoral about that?
Hold on. I'm going to give it to Gary because you brought up this topic of his wife. We're moving on from the Virgin Mary conversation. And then we'll go 3 minutes uninterrupted. Each person can make their argument. And then, if you can see, then I'll bring it back to him. And then we do it as many rounds as you guys need. But go ahead.
Well, it basically goes like this, man. If you're going to preach about Christianity and you're going to preach to others about what a good Christian is and how people should become Christians, then the way you live your life has a lot to do with it, because you basically have to do what you preach or you're a fraud. So here's what it comes down to, man. If you already made vows to a woman and you broke them and now you're with a different woman, a lot of Christians would consider that adultery. Quite frankly, your wife, and again, I have nothing against her. This has nothing to do with her personally. But the fact of the matter is, she has kids from two different men. Two different people she took vows to and said, I will love you forever. And she has kids from those people's marriages. Now, you always talk about a nuclear family, sir. What kind of nuclear family is this? The nuclear family is the bedrock. Hold on, sir. The nuclear family is the bedrock of society. A mom, a dad, kids, not a Brady Bunch. Not an ex-wife and an ex-husband. They get a whole bunch of kids from different marriages together, and they think everything's going to be kumbaya. This is what destroys society from within. So if you actually want to be a good Christian or a good Muslim or a good anything, pick the right one the first time. Now I'm going to make this clear. I'm a numerologist. I'm not divorced like you, brother. I'm not divorced like your woman because I pick my my woman based off numerology and astrology. Come up here, baby. We're going to make this abundantly clear, okay? When it comes down to it, you have to understand that numerology and astrology is supreme. Numerology and astrology will tell you if you're picking the right woman or the right man if you're a woman. Not this Christian nonsense. You've already failed, sir. She has failed twice. You have failed once. Who knows? Maybe you got another fail in the future. I don't know. But all I know is I've been married to my baby for 20 years. And everything we do is based off numerology and astrology. And last point, I'm not raising someone else's kids as a numerologist. You are as a Christian. I yield my time.
All right, we'll put 3 minutes on the clock.
Go ahead, Andrew. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Jesus Christ himself had a stepfather. I don't know why you think this is a dunk. Yes, of course. The ethical thing and the ethical purview to do is to try to take care and assist people can assist themselves. There's nothing within Christian ethics or Christian virtues which disallow from you marrying a woman who has children from previous marriages. There's nothing.
So
there's nothing there. Which, dude, I didn't interrupt you. Don't interrupt me. None of that disallows it. Okay, so I don't even know where you're coming up with this. I think that what you've done is you've conflated me with like some kind of red pill bro, and you think that I'm some red pill content creator, but I'm not.
No, if you were
I follow the ideals.
Yeah,
stop talking, dude. Stop talking.
Don't worry, we'll
you can't seem to help but spurred.
Add 15 seconds for Andrew,
within
please.
within the purview of Christian ethics. Not only am I not doing anything wrong, but I'm doing everything. All you're doing is affirming I'm a good man. You're like, Andrew's a good man and takes care of people. Oh, I know. Terrible fucking Christian. Awful. I don't even know how this is a dunk. What you're also trying to do is you're also trying to placate ego and materialism by saying, look, I bought this chick for, $100 from whatever boom country you bought her from. And we have this wonderful, great marriage. And, I'm not raising anybody else's kids and blah, 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 blah. Facts. I'm a numerologist. Buy my shit. Buy my product.
I never said that.
The entirety.
I never said anything about buying anything. Did I?
I don't know why you're interrupting
about buying anything?
Why you keep interrupting me, bro?
Go, Gary. Don't worry. We're giving you an extra 20 seconds.
It's my turn.
You're good.
So the thing is like, for you to just say, well, what you're doing is anti-Christian. There's nothing anti-Christian about it. This is an old criticism. It never done anything to hurt me a bit. Most people have mixed families these days because, unfortunately, we had to go through the boomer generation, Gen X, this type of thing. You're dealt the hand that you're dealt. People have stepfathers. They love their stepfathers. People have stepmothers. They love their stepmothers. It happens this way sometimes. Is it optimal for society? No. Does it lead to a massive amount of degeneracy? Ultimately, if this is something which is a goal, this is, in other words, something you're pushing society towards, of course. That has nothing to do with the personal situation of an individual person or individual circumstances, each of which should be assessed on their own merits within the confines of Christian ethics. So the only reason, by the way, you brought this in as a personal attack, and I understand why. Most of my critics usually will do this after they've lost a debate with me, and that's exactly what's happening now, just like it happened before.
When that was so let's get started, man. We have a man here who failed in his first marriage, and again, this is a devout Christian man, and he married someone who has kids from two different men. So he's trying to tell you this is being a good Christian. This is being a good simp, okay? This is exactly what it is. This man is a simp, and he's trying to use religion as a clutch and a cope to cope for his simp. Sir, I never confused you for red pill. A red pill would never have someone like your wife who's been with two different men raising different kids, okay? So let's not have anyone confuse anyone with red pill here. You are a grifter. You are a religious grifter who is using it as a clutch to get people on your side, to get other Christians to like you. Because even though I'm accused of being in a cult, the actual biggest cult in the world is Christianity. 2.3 billion people in this cult. But remember what this man just showed you. He can't prove Jesus is real by any stretch of the imagination. All he can tell you is, oh, well, if a whole bunch of people agree on something, that must be real. Okay, sir. Use that logic the same way you talk to women. This man will go on the whatever podcast. This man will go on Fresh and Fit and call people cucks when he's a simp himself taking care of other people. This is basically what he is. He's the fraud. He's been proving what he is. And at the end of the day, sir, this is what numerology got me, brother. You can say all you want, bro. This is a
There's not like the only thing you could say that I did wrong was that I took care of people who needed a father in their life. Like, what the fuck did I do wrong, Gary? What was so terrible about me doing that, Gary? Gary doesn't know. He just thinks it's a dunk to say, 3 baby daddies, divorce, oi. But the thing is like, Gary, ultimately, it doesn't matter. You haven't disproven a single position that I have. Right. And even if my entire personal life was a fucking mess and I was a broken down, broke alcoholic like you want everybody to believe, you still haven't disproven a single fucking claim I've made. Not one. And I've disproven multiple of yours. So ultimately, if you think that people are going to walk away with already public information that already everybody knows, because I already talked about all of this on the very program you're on right this second, well, good luck, Gary. I don't know what it did for you, though. I don't know what it does for you.